So I was asked by someone to make videos like this, but without just music, because they wanted to hear the sounds I make. But the sounds I make, I can talk whilst doing this. I'm completely awake when doing this, but my body, oh, just moves the prana, moves the chi around the body. This is Prana Kundalini Level One. Prana Kundalini meaning Prana Kundalini or Chi, and it's just the Chi is flowing through the body, making these movements, releasing tensions, releasing traumas, physical, mental, emotional, and just basically realigning itself. I apologize now if the audio is a bit rough because obviously my body is moving randomly. I'm not controlling it. As I said, this is level one. Just releasing all those things. It's almost like the body is involuntarily shaking, spontaneously shaking. So it's like those people who teach shaking trauma that just get you to shake. It's very similar, but this isn't me making my body do this. This is just allowing the prana to do this. And it's actually, if you just allow your body to do this, if you just give it the permission, you don't actually need any facilitator for this to happen. You just have to go to a level of allowance and it will flow. Perhaps the first time you wish to do it, yeah, it's better to have an online session with me, theawakenenergy.com. But then once you've been connected, once you can then connect yourself. Now, not everybody moves this much. Some people move more. Sometimes it can just be moving like this. Sometimes it will go, if you connect more into the jing, but it's the connect it with the reproductive organs. It will become more of an energy orgasm. It's just the way, the places you connect in the body, the way you connect the energies, the frequencies, the levels. Again, all just Prana Kundalini, all just prana. Even the sacred sexual energy, even the energy orgasm is really just prana being stimulated by jing. Some people, and I even say it in some videos, jing is sacred sexual energy. Well, it's not quite. It's just the simple idea. Jing is the pure essence energy, more pure than prana that lies within the body. But, oh, hang on, I've got to stop talking for a minute. Oh. Yeah, so this is just prana. It doesn't really become Kundalini energy. Although it's called Kundalini, it gets very confusing just because of over time people have used the word for different things, and so we've got to incorporate the meanings and the definitions. And but it's not true Kundalini until that's why I have level one and I have level two videos. But then there's also a level three, of course. And now level three will be when, well, let's it's an advanced practice and there's nothing really to see on video. But it's if you ever wanted to have an ayahuasca experience or an LSD experience but controlled and without having to take any plant medicines or any drugs. That's what level 3 does. You can have these visions, but by doing it via the Kundalini, you can have the same experience within a group of people rather than random experiences. And level 2 is, I'm going to try and do this lying down. So instead of prana flowing through the body, I'm going to bring all the energy, all the prana, jing the prana. I'm going to bring it, pull it through intention to 2 places. And most people will only ever teach you about one, and that is the root chakra. And they say it's the root chakra that awakens the Kundalini, it's the coiled serpent. But by only using one place, this is where this stuff can become dangerous if you don't have the electrical and the magnetic energy in balance. And so the other place I'm going to bring it to, of course, this place takes practice to activate as well, is the lower dantian. The lower dantian, it can commonly be confused with the second chakra because it's 2 fingers below the navel, right in the center of the body. I can teach you how to find that place very specifically. I do in my trainings, in my courses. You see, I'm just through intention bringing all the energy to these 2 places, which is going to concentrate all the energy coming to my spine, my sushumna. You see, my body has completely stopped moving. This is why I normally do level 2 sitting, but you can do it lying down. What you'll find, it doesn't make much to watch because the body's not hugely moving. I'm now going into level 2. It starts to flow up my spine, down my spine, controlling the flow using the lower dantian. Come and join me on my courses if you want to learn to do this. awakenenergy.com. I go through a whole series of practices to make awakening the Kundalini safe. Especially on my 52-week course, the Integral Energy Program. Now I can feel the energy in my spine. The energy is concentrated there. So you can tell videos, so that there you can see a little bit's escaping, my hips are moving. So any of these demo videos that you see, it's just Prana Kundalini, it's just the pranic energy moving through the body. And any Reiki master can make people move. In Reiki, people don't move their hands, they hold them still over the person. But if they just move their hands and they move the prana, they might find some clients start moving. It's as simple as that. Oh. And there you can, my body starts very much working the spine. Becomes quite difficult to talk. Of course, in level 3, it becomes even harder. Chit is level 2, and Para is level 3. Of course, these movements, it's like, why is my body moving now in level 2? It's just because possibly, just from the gym or surfing or whatever, you just got some muscular things that need to be released. Of course, if you've never done this before, you'll also have the emotional blocks and things that it will need to release. And there, it just releases those blocks by itself to allow the energy to move freely. And this is where you start to enter the states of bliss. Of course, I know how to move this energy within my own body. If you wish to learn how to do it, I've already said how. If you find these videos interesting, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification button, because whilst I might not be giving you for everybody every detail, because without training in many specific things, people say Kundalini can be dangerous. Therefore, I don't want to give every single detail out on YouTube, because we've got to be doing things safely. But for those who have done a lot of energy work, especially for those who can see energy move, you guys might be able to figure out what it is I'm doing if you know how to balance the yin and yang energies, the electrical and magnetical. You know how to flow the microcosmic orbit. Just by watching these videos, you'll be able to, I said see energy. Yeah, see energy. Work them out for yourself. So this can be very informative for intermediate and advanced people, even though I'm not actually telling you exactly what I'm doing. And for beginners, come take the courses. Let's work safely together. And even intermediates. Because my courses, we do go level 3. So if you are an intermediate or an advanced energy worker, you've done Qigong for 10, 15 years, you'll find my courses very beneficial to go a lot further in a very short amount of time. But it's also good for beginners. I've designed them in such a way that they are for everybody. And you just get these bliss states now. The energy in the spine, my body is no longer moving. We've left level 1 behind. Just my voice, releasing. Or people might call light language, talking in tongues. Yeah, just because you can do this, just because it happens to you, doesn't mean to say your Kundalini is awakening. It just means, let's call it for simplicity's sake, you've activated the chakra, the throat chakra. So these things start coming out. Just releasing, just like tensing. This area will tense a lot. Obviously, your voice can't do that the way your voice. Sorry. Your the area of your neck and your throat is going to release. How your solar plexus releases through tension in your throat, it's gonna happen through voice and sound. Light language, talking in tongues, is nothing more than a release and an opening of the throat chakra. People will tell you it's connection to aliens. Well, okay, it's just releasing of the throat chakra. They can say whatever they want to. Everyone's free to think what they want. I've had enough experience with this to see that that's what it is. Because when it's fully released, this is when we can move to the higher states. We can move into the shamanic style visions, start receiving information through vision, through sound, through feeling. There won't be anything for you to see here unless you can see energy. Or unless you're very empathic and intuitive and you can feel it. This is true Kundalini rising. It can be perfectly safe if you do it right. You don't get in a car without learning to drive. If you play with matches, you can expect to get burnt. But if you learn how to do things safely, you know how to take the precautions and balance energies, this is when things become safe. I'm going to stop the video here because I can just keep talking, but I'll just be lying here. Where I go deeper and deeper and deeper into Kundalini states. Because true deep Kundalini states, there is no body moving. It's all basic level 1 stuff, Kundalini activation, which is just prana moving through the body. Of course, level 3 Kundalini, deep level 3, going on to level 4, is where we learn to connect not prana, but jing, the essence, with Kundalini. That I teach in my advanced courses, as well as the Shiva courses, because to connect to consciousness that is key. So remember, as I leave you here, to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, comment on the video, hit that like button, share it with anyone you know on social media and groups who truly want to experience higher consciousness, as well as the basic stuff, releasing energy blocks, releasing traumas. See you in another video.